Good afternoon. We're going to be talking about how Apple's kind of fucked themselves in the ass with this whole battery thing. As we covered in this video, we know that Apple is intentionally slowing down old iPhones because their batteries are getting old. Which in itself is kind of fucking retarded to me because, I mean, think about it. The standard life of a lithium-ion battery, regardless of what phone it's in, is around 2 years. So why? Like, it makes no, that excuse alone doesn't make a whole lot of sense at all, other than making a lot of sense for Apple's bottom line. Came up with that one on the fly. I like that. On average, after about 2 years, then the battery starts losing its capacity and doesn't hold up as much and blah, blah, blah. So why the fuck, all of a sudden, do the batteries oh, you must be so careful with the batteries. Only a year and then we have to, like, slow them down because they just can't handle the... No, fuck off with that shit. But anyway, this could adversely and significantly affect Apple's bottom line as far as cell phone sales go, because I think it's safe to surmise that Apple lowered the battery replacement costs from $80 down to $30 because of public pressure. They got, like, hella shamed. As they should have. God damn it. But now here's what's going to happen. Now that everybody knows that, or everybody who cares knows that once their iPhone starts slowing down, then they can go to Apple and pay $30 to get a new battery installed, and then poof, everything is great. And in my own personal experience, I've known many people over the years to come in and be like, hey, I want to buy a new phone, blah, blah, blah. Well, if I can do this and this, well, I don't need to get another upgrade. Like if their S4 is super slow and I fixed it for them, and then now the pressure to get a new phone to solve the problems that I just fixed is a lot less. So they're a lot less compelled to get a new phone. Same thing with the iPhones. If somebody's iPhone is being really slow and pissing them the fuck off and not performing as it should as a result of Apple's fucking restrictions, then of course they would want to get a new phone because they think that's their only choice. Now that they can go in and pay $30 and get a battery replacement, and then everything should be hunky-dory for at least another 6 months, maybe even 12 months, what motivation do they have to buy another one? Very little. Like, this applies to more than just Apple as a company. This applies to anybody. Like, if you can give somebody the new phone feel, or at least, I mean, I don't give a shit what you do with your phone, or if you say, oh, well, all I do is like texting or phone calling or Facebook. No, you want your phone to be fast. Like, I want my phone to be slower, said nobody ever. I just know. So if you knew that you could go into a place and not have to sign another agreement saying, oh, I'll pay for this $600 to $900 to $1,000 phone over the period of the next 24 months, awesome. Instead of that, just being like $30, okay. It makes a lot of sense economically to just do it that way. Now there are those of us who don't just want the phone to be faster, but also want that new camera stabilization, or that faster processor, or that bigger battery, or that larger amount of RAM, and bigger screen, higher resolution, yada, yada, yada. That's us, like, because we like that kind of shit. But for a lot of others, all they want is the phone to function. And they want their phone to function in the cheapest way possible. So I think that because Apple has backed themselves, has backed themselves into a corner with the public, it'll end up screwing them. And I can't wait to see, like, end of year reports for this year for Apple's earnings, because it's been supposed that their bottom line will take a hit because of people only wanting to pay $30 to get their phone back up to speed, literally, instead of getting a whole fucking new one like Apple wants them to. I would also like to give a huge thank you to John O'Brien, Unit Omega, and Christopher Caswell. All three of these guys jumped on the Scotty bandwagon on the Patreon page.
I stay with my Scotties. My Scotties are my boys. I ride with them. And I put that on the generation.
And let's not forget our super beamer, Mr. Patrick Hayes. Thank you so much, guys. Really, it means a lot. Also, there's been several of you who have requested either a hat or a hoodie or a shirt or a mug. You can get all of those things. Actually, you know what? I haven't put the mug on the store yet. But the hat, shirt, and hoodie are available on bigduff.com. Just go to store and you can put it together just like you like it. You know, like Burger King. Take care of yourselves and start beaning.